Thanks to the pandemic, there's an upcoming generation of sick and dumb children. Case in point, hepatitis of unknown origin is in children linked to lockdowns, potentially. UK pathologist authorities are scrambling to investigate the potential cause of an unusually high number of acute hepatitis claims or cases in children around the world and the UK, which some have been caused by the COVID-19 lockdowns, which have weakened immunity. Huh, no shit. In a statement on Tuesday, the UK Health Secretary Agency, UKHSA, said it is working with the National Health Service and the public health agencies in England, Wales, Scotland, and Northern Ireland to investigate the potential cause of the unusually high number of acute hepatitis cases being seen in children over the past few weeks. Unbelievable. In the United Kingdom, as of the 20th of April 2022, there have been 111 cases of hepatitis of unknown origin. I just showed up. Identified in children aged 16 years old. Since January 1st, of these cases, 10 have received a liver transplant. Holy fuck. No UK cases have died. Just, 10 required a new liver. A small number of children over the age of 10 are being investigated. The usual virus caused the infectious hepatitis, hepatitis A to E. What? Oh, geez, okay. Have not been detected. WHO has issued a bulletin confirming there has been cases found in Spain, 13, 12 in Israel, 9 in the United States of America, 6 in Denmark, less than 5 in Ireland, 4 in the Netherlands, 4 in Italy, 2 in Norway, France, Romania, and Belgium both have a singular case. While the investigation is ongoing, officials believe that one potential cause for the group of viruses called adenoviruses that have been causing the illness, adenovirus, has been detected in at least 74 cases. Cool. A new strain of hepatitis. Something that might actually be very hurtful to the human body, unlike something else. The Daily Mail reported that UKHSA, Director of Clinical and Emerging Infections, Dr. Mira Chand, very English name, told the European Congress of Clinical Microbiology and Infectious Diseases that younger children were getting infected by the virus as they had not been exposed to it during the formative stages that they've gone through during the pandemic. Cool. Glad everybody got locked down. A paper in Eurosurveillance, reviewing Scottish hepatitis cases, also suggested that reduced mixing from lockdowns is a potential case. At the time of publication, the leading hypotheses center around adenovirus, either a new variant, oh my god, not my variants, with a distinct clinical syndrome, or a routinely circulating variant that is more severely impacting younger children who are immunologically naive. Ergo, their immune system hasn't been properly gestated, because keeping everybody locked down in their houses was the best way to shield themselves from a virus that had a 99.98% a chance of taking you out. The latter scenario may be a result of restricted social mixing during the COOF pandemic, wrote Surveillance, sorry. Sounds like a horrific Orwellian institution. But I made two bold claims at the beginning. A very sick and very dumb society. Why is that? Because academic cheating surged 13-fold during the pandemic. Kids are not smart enough to pass the tests, or they're just too lazy to bother, doing the work themselves. It's just breeding a dumb, incompetent, untrustworthy, and dishonest society. Congratulations. Congratulations, lockdown supporters and apologists. You fucked up an entire generation. I hope you're happy. COVID pandemic resulted in academic cheating's biggest increase in 16 years, according to Jared Morgan, the founder of test supervision company Measure Learning. So in 16 years, right? So 2006. What really took off in about 2006? Was it the wide-scale use and implementation of high-speed internet and internet integration into the public curriculum? Don't you think that would explain that? So since there was a technological shift, this is the biggest single increase that's on the record books. Unbelievable. New study by Measures shows that from 2019 to 2021, confirmed cases of academic cheating during online monitored tests increased by about 13 times. We're catching them definitely trying to break the rules of the exam at a much higher rate than they were pre-pandemic, Morgan said. The study analyzed 3 million supervised online tests from more than 1,000 universities and credentialed providers. The level of confirmable violations of test rules that we're seeing indicates, of what we would call provable cheating is obscenely high, exponentially higher than anything we'd seen before the pandemic, said Measure Learning's Chief Compliance Officer Ashley Norris, daughter of Chuck. When we see more than 1 in every 15 students taking a remote exam and engaging in conduct that may be considered cheating, it's a significant problem. And the study found that cheating is more common in higher education tests than in professional tests like the bar exam or pharmacy licensing tests. Yep, I would say that that's far more of a problem because that's just for your general rank and file student as opposed to, things that might have major consequence. Measure's survey examined 3 categories of student cheating or potential cheating behavior. I want to see the methodology behind this. These included unpermitted resources removed before the exams began, active interventions by proctors, and confirmed cheating. If a student has a non-allowed resource or the teacher or the test proctor actively intervenes, it doesn't confirm the student was cheating, the survey said. The student could have forgotten to put their books away, gotten a phone call at a bad time, or even had a cat jump on the computer's keyboard. Okay, cool. An active intervention is not necessarily an indication of misconduct. Yeah, it could have, by that vague description of what it could be, it could just also be a clarification, okay? Which, everybody who took standardized tests, there was always that one dumb kid who needed everything redefined and re-explained. Hopefully you weren't one of those people. But these events can often still be suspicious. During the pandemic, the rate of unpermitted resource discovered by proctors before exams rose from 60.3% in 2019 to 68.8% in 2020. In 2021, it remained fairly steady at 68.7%. Active interventions tripled from happening in about 10% exams and shortly before the pandemic to happening at 28% of exams in 2020. Wow, that's a pretty steep increase. But the biggest increase in cheating was in confirmed breach cheating cases. Confirmed cheating has a very high evidence threshold, said Morgan. 2 proctors must independently verify that someone cheated, and the school administering the test also confirmed the incident. That person is dead to rights. Oh my god, the evidence is overwhelming against them. You should just commit, and then hopefully you'll face a less serious punishment. They had their phone, they had their papers, they were clearly doing something that they were not supposed to do. Oh my god, this high bar makes it even more significant that confirmed breaches rose from what happened in less than 1% of tests to happening in 6.6% of tests in 2021. There's been online academic integrity space for 16 years and the largest jump by a very wide margin. Previous jumps were half a percentile. But what's even worse is that colleges are hiding cheating because there's nothing wrong with remote learning. We just need to keep everybody safe at all times. Well, as long as humans have existed, there's always been a subset of the group that will try to take a shortcut. Yep, exactly. The path of least resistance. The natural human homeostatic methodology. That's always what everybody's trying to do. But that's not exactly a mindset conducive to learning. But academic institutions often prefer to keep cheating problems hidden, Morgan said. They see public knowledge of cheating as reputational damage. The schools that bury their heads in the sand and allow themselves to get cheated have a better reputation than schools that actually tackle it. The willingness to ignore or hide cheating often makes it difficult to fix the real problems. It is acceptable that most schools can't answer the question, how many people did you catch cheating this term? I don't know, some. It's like, what exactly specifically? Some. And it is acceptable if they answer that that it is a number larger than 0. Isn't that a shameful thing? Shameful language. It could be caused by, stress and whatever, cheating, but whatever. Better answers are needed. That's where I want to jump ahead to. To combat the rising amounts of cheating, schools need to learn the scale of the cheating problem. It starts with people in charge of the program making this a priority and making the probability of the validity of the program a priority. Proper supervision for exams might also help fight cheating. Yeah, by not locking everybody down and making them sick and stupid. How about that? I think we're just going to cut that there because obviously, people are cheating. They're not retaining the information that they need in order to, pursue a meaningful life and career. They're just trying to take the easy way out. And when they do, and even if they do succeed in gaming the system, hey, don't worry. There's the big scary world out there with a whole bunch of different viruses that can catch you sick. Thanks, lockdown enthusiasts. With all that said, I'd like to thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.